cost overruns, and that was unacceptable. The committee is now expected to renew talks with Los Angeles. Might want to put your fork down for this one. The FDA is banning imports of some fresh cilantro from Puebla, Mexico, after investigators found human feces and toilet paper in growing fields. The imported cilantro has been linked to outbreaks of stomach bugs here in the U.S. The ban only affects certain brands shipped between April and August, and that will continue until those companies can prove their products are safe.
Need a little Sam I Am in your life? A hidden Dr. Seuss book written 50 years ago can be yours today. How it was found and why there may be even more to come from the author, even 24 years after his death.
And we'll check in with 8 News anchor Abijoy Burnett, who's in Haiti. She has the story of a special friendship that neither language nor distance can fracture. John?
Looks like the next few days shaping up to be a steamer here across central Virginia. Lots of humidity, and that could mean some more thunderstorms. The details coming up next.
BC wants to put on a primetime series starring the Muppets.
God bless America and its magnificent broadcasting company.
The Muppets, Tuesdays this fall on ABC.
Everybody talks. It started with the whisper.
People just can't stop talking about Ford. Announcing the Ford Summer Sales Event. Now get our best offers of the year on Focus, Fusion, and Escape. 0% financing for 72 months, plus $750 cash back and no payments until fall. That's 0% financing for 72 months, plus $750 cash back and no payments until fall on Fusion, Escape, and Focus during the Ford Summer Sales Event.
Some advice to a younger me. Lena, you don't know how lucky you are. I know. How can a single mother with a pile of bills and a dead-end job be lucky? Because you still have your dream, and you're about to meet the people who helped make it come true. The people at Virginia College, they're going to work with you one-on-one to help you land the career you were born to have. And I know, because I was you.
Virginia College. Call today or visit vc.edu.
Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service certified asthma and allergy friendly. It's our new standard of clean. It's our carpet cleaning special, $39 per room.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
At Kia, we have some really big news. Kia Optima was named an IIHS top safety pick for the 5th straight year. To celebrate, we're holding the Kia Sign It and Drive It sales event with 0 down, 0 at signing, and 0 first month's payment on select models. It's never been easier to experience award-winning safety and quality. All it takes is your signature. The Kia Sign It and Drive It sales event. Hurry in today.
Don't sign your rights away. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
We're holding over our 4th of July special. Join for just $10 a month.
Crossroads Chrysler Jeep Dodge. Shop us online at crossroadscjd.com.
The key in weather forecasting is to really break down the day for our viewers. What are they going to hit weather-wise when they're driving into work or school? What's it going to be like at the lunch hour? And what about that ride home? You really need to know the different day parts, and that's how we help you plan the day to make it easier for you. Good Morning Richmond, where the weather comes first.
Welcome back. This week we're bringing you stories from Haiti, where a group of folks from RVA is down there volunteering.
One of those folks is 8 News anchor Abijoy Burnett. Today she shares the story of a woman who found an unexpected gift on that island nation.
That's how we started our first day of Vacation Bible School. Little did we know, the stories would keep getting better. Out of 200 kids, 5 to 11 years old, these are the babies. A few years ago, one of those babies was Jude. He's the guy in the mustard shirt, like the other young man he's standing next to. He's now a leader here. But in 2008, when he first started at this Vacation Bible School, he met a special volunteer, a teacher from Richmond, Virginia.
He was around the same age as my son, and we just kind of connected.
5 summers, Tony visited Haiti, always keeping in touch with that adopted son. Not even a language barrier was strong enough to keep them apart.
Sometimes the emails, I only get a few words and understand a few words, but it's enough for me to respond.
This is her first face-to-face in 2 years. Like any mom, Tony has some important questions, like how is school and are you allowing a girlfriend to distract you? Through an interpreter. This was Jude's answer.
Mais c'est si vous voulez quand même plus focus.
No, she know my mind is focused about school only.
Many of the volunteers have built similar relationships over the years, and that's what keeps them coming back to Port-au-Prince. Reporting in Haiti, Avajoy Burnett, 8 News.
And Avajoy is in Haiti with 10 other volunteers from Richmond. Today they volunteered at an orphanage. She will keep sharing stories with us throughout the week.
She's doing a good job posting those and editing those and shooting those on her phone.
It's amazing what technology can do.
All right, let's turn to JB for a look at our local storm tracker forecast.
And here across central Virginia, now that we've had these showers come through, moisture's evaporating from them, setting us up for a very humid night. In fact, it's going to be mighty muggy the next 2 days. And so the weather system that's up here in the upper Midwest can come sweeping down over us. And on the back side of this, right up in here, there was actually some snow in portions of Montana up in some of the mountains. But close to home, we had a little sun this morning. Then here the thunderstorms brewing up over us, producing the locally heavy amounts of rainfall. They've sparked some off to the north. There's a flash flood warning up in Spotsylvania County until just about 8:30, and other heavy rains located down in the Mecklenburg area right now. But this rain sliding into North Carolina, this rain north of us slipping off to the north and out of the way. So close to home, it's quiet right now for us here, and I think we'll only have an isolated shower around the metro area this evening. 79 degrees in Ashland. It's 82 Mechanicsville, 81 at the Math and Science Center. You head down at the south side, temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80, but it is
reunion for a judge in her courtroom where she met that guy on the right who ended up, look, they're laughing, standing before her at the bench.
Thank you for coming, and please vote for me.
Meet 3-year-old James Tuff. What political position he's campaigning for.
CBS 6 Sky Tracker, sponsored by Baugh Auto Body.
Joppa Max 6 is sponsored by the law firm of Allen & Allen. The injury attorneys of Allen & Allen are here to fight for compensation for your injuries. Visit allenandallen.com.
Women, are your uterine fibroids causing heavy monthly bleeding? If so, please call about participating in our research study of an investigational drug. To participate, you must be age 18 to 47 and have heavy monthly bleeding from uterine fibroids. There is no charge to participate in our research study, and compensation for time and travel may be available. To learn more about this study, please visit ufstudy.com. That's ufstudy.com.
Protecting your home is a priority for every homeowner. You can rest easy knowing your home's protected with a monitored home security system. Mike Melton, an expert in home security, joins us now with some important details. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you for having me on. When you turn on the news, you see that there's a lot of home burglaries. Here's an interesting fact. The FBI reported over 2 million burglaries last year alone. The shocking thing is most of these burglaries are daytime.
That is a shocking statistic, and you'd think that alone would get people thinking about a security system.
And right now, they are. There's many benefits to getting a security system. First off, you're 3 times less likely to have your home broken into just by having a security system. You get 24/7 monitoring for burglar, fire, and medical emergencies. And you also get to save up to 20% every year on your homeowner's insurance.
So what do people need to do to protect their home with a security system?
It's easy. All you have to do is give us a call. Right now we're giving away a free complete home security system package. It's the new wireless home security system, which means no more ugly holes in your walls or exposed wiring. It's a comprehensive package that we include for you free of charge. Now the monitoring is done by ADT. ADT is the #1 monitoring company in the country. All you pay is $99 down for the installation and the monitoring, which is only about $1 a day.
And I understand you have something special for the viewers at home.
The next 20 people that call us and order a security system are going to receive a $100 Visa gift card. So we basically pay you $1 to get your home protected. Now is the best time to protect your home and your family. Give us a call right now. We have security advisors standing by to take your call. They'll walk you through everything right over the phone. We're usually able to do next day installations to help you protect your home as soon as possible. Call 1-888-362-2747. That's 1-888-362-2747. 2747.
Nice! Chevy has great deals this summer. Which works the best with your budget?
I'm drawn to the 0%.
0%?
$1,000 cash back. $1,000 is the best option in my opinion. Okay, yeah, I think that too.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something that's super cool. You can choose any one of these deals on any of these cars.
Seriously?
Find your tag, choose your deal. Get $2,000 total cash allowance on select Equinox vehicles in stock. Or get 0% APR financing on most 2015 Equinox vehicles. See your Heart of Virginia Chevy dealers.
All right, well, video of a South Florida judge went viral when she heard a case involving a man she once went to school with. He broke down when he realized who she was.
Well, now another man she knows showed up right in front of her bench there, and they weren't classmates. They met on vacation.
What were you on, the breeze?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Isn't that cool? Was you had a nice cruise?
You was on a cruise this weekend that just passed?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you didn't see me dancing? I was the one
You were
dancing.
dancing, I was sitting upstairs in the shade.
How does this happen?
Fun time, huh?
Wow.
She is so friendly.
The suspect was wanted out of Georgia, was on a cruise this past weekend. Judge Mindy Glazer was on that same cruise. He was picked up at Port of Miami on an out-of-state warrant. Judge Glazer ultimately said she's not permitted to set a bond because he's wanted in another state. Judge made headlines earlier this month when she recognized her middle school classmate in court. Wow, how does this happen?
Weird.
That is so weird.
It's nice, though.
Well, new at 5:30, the younger brother of America's cutest mayor is following in his footsteps. 3-year-old James Tufts is throwing his hat into the race of mayor of Dorset. James's older brother, Robert, served 2 terms in the small northwestern Minnesota town. Now the political heavyweight wants to pass on the torch.
Use your right hand, not your left hand, James. Right, like that. You say, welcome to Dorset, please vote for me. Okay? Welcome to Dorset, please vote for me.
What would you do as mayor?
Get ice cream all day.
That is awesome. James's campaign slogan is out with the X, bringing the next. If he's elected during the Taste of Dorset on Sunday, James will be Minnesota's youngest mayor. He'll be 2 days younger than Robert when he was elected. That is awesome.
I want to know what his powers really are.
Well, but they look so young when they go in, but boy, a couple years from the job.
Yeah, they really age.
Might start losing his hair.
Exactly.
You know, who knows what's going on.
All the stress, all the ice cream.
Right.
All that. Can he declare war? I don't think he can.
No,
right?
I don't think the mayor has that kind of clout.
All right.
Well,
maybe with his brother.
Well, here's a guy that has some clout. Take a look at this. One of the best chess players in the world, and he's here in Richmond. We'll tell you what for and why he wants your child to play the game he loves. Plus, a monumental discovery, what archaeologists found out about these remains at Jamestown that could change the history books.
Laser light therapy could be the solution to getting rid of pain everywhere in your body. Dr. Hurst, you say this new FDA-cleared Class 4 laser is truly a medical breakthrough.
That's exactly right. We're using the laser to treat all sorts of problems like herniated discs, degenerative disc disease, sciatic leg pain, spinal stenosis, and arthritis in the spine.
And you're doing this without the use of needles or drugs or even surgery.
Absolutely. The laser penetrates deep into the tissue, stimulating new healthy cell growth. It reduces scar tissue and inflammation in the body, and it increases blood flow up to 500%, which is very important because the blood carries the vital nutrients that helps your body to heal.
And now Dr. Hurst has an offer that is pretty amazing and unheard of. It's available for the first 25 callers to call right away. You get a 21-point spinal exam and 2 laser treatments absolutely free. This is a $345 value. Just call 1-800-PAIN-FREE right now.
CBS 6 Traffic, powered by James River Air.
ECPI University's Campus Discovery Day is this Saturday from 10 till 4. Explore in-demand degree programs that could lead to an exciting career field. Take it from our students and graduates. It could be the best decision you'll ever make.
ECPI was the best decision I ever made.
ECPI was the best decision I've ever made.
ECPI University's Campus Discovery Day, this Saturday. Information sessions at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Ask about our new online Master's in Business Administration degree. To find out more at RSVP, go to ecpi.edu.
Got a car?
Got a title? Turn them into cash with Title Max.
I got $1,000. $2,500.
$10,000. Title Max accepts all makes, all models, and you can get your cash in 30 minutes or less. Title Max has competitive rates in over 1,200 locations. Next time you need cash, take your title to Title Max and say,
I got my title back with Title Max.
Call 1-88-TITLE-MAX or go to TitleMax.com. Get your title back with Title Max.
When you commit to South University, we commit to you. When you choose to enter a demanding field, we deliver a focused curriculum. When you let nothing get in the way of your ambition, we put you in good hands. When your caring nature leads you to a rewarding career, we prepare you for success. When you invest in your future, we make your time worth it. For information about occupational therapy or other programs, call South University or visit us online. We're ready for you.
For all of your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs, call Michael & Son today and get an $89 AC Precision tune-up.
If you can, we can. Michael & Son.
At the Original Mattress Factory, you experience more than just a mattress store. You experience a unique combination of a manufacturer and retailer. This factory direct concept is what makes the Original Mattress Factory truly different and enables us to not only build you a better bed, but a better shopping experience as well. So stop by an Original mattress near you and experience more than just a mattress store. Experience an Original, the Original Mattress Factory.
Having electrical problems? Call Michael & Son for all your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs. And right now, get up to $500 off a standby generator.
If you can, we can. Michael & Son.
CBS 6 News Ticker, sponsored by Michael & Son Services.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Candace Burns.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. Storms have been moving through central Virginia tonight. Our Zach Daniel is working to track them. He's in the Weather Center tonight. Zach, what can you tell us? Are we going to get wet tonight?
Well, it depends where you are. Here in the metro, earlier today we got just absolutely dumped on with these storms, but now everything's kind of moved out, kind of spread out away from central Virginia. Now it's up north, Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania area. This is all covered by a flash flood warning because we've had well over 2 inches of rainfall in this area, and off the west as well through Orange, Gordonsville, and then down Route 15, crossing 64 into Fluvanna County, Lake Monticello, Palmyra, heavy rainfall there as well. Southern sections of Albemarle County, some heavy showers, and out near Fork Union. And then we skip all the way down to the North Carolina-Virginia state line, Chase City, Carr Lake, out towards South Boston, heavy rainfall there. None of this activity is severe. The main threats are just the very heavy rainfall and also lots of lightning strikes, very similar to yesterday, except of course we had the microburst yesterday evening. Nothing right now would exhibit that kind of threat, but we'll continue to track this carefully. These thunderstorms will continue to gradually wind down later on tonight, and this air mass to the north of this boundary is very comfortable, but it's up there and we're down here. This will finally head in our direction and bring us a break from the humidity and a break from the storms, but not until the end of the week. Out there right now, temperatures a mix of 70s and 80s and a lot of humidity as well, so it does feel like it is hotter in every area here in the state. Looking at your rain chances, we'll gradually trim them back to 20% by 11 o'clock tonight, but staying very warm with temps in the upper 70s. We'll talk about when that drier air will move down into Virginia straight ahead.
Thank you, Zach. And be sure to download the CBS 6 weather app to track storms as they come through central Virginia. It is free for your Apple or Android device.
A Chesterfield mother is facing criminal charges after police say she hit her kids with a shoe, then forced her son out of the car, telling him to walk nearly 3 miles home. We sent our Sandra Jones to get the mother's side of the story. And Sandra, what did you find out?
She looked like she been hit with a shoe.
Well, the woman's sister was at the home but declined to speak with us. However, neighbors tell us off camera that this is totally out of character for the mother of 4 who they say would never harm her kids. But these court documents tell a different story about the that happened here. 10. She's a substitute teacher with Chesterfield County Public Schools. But this mother of 4 could be learning a difficult lesson. 40-year-old Laura Ojeteron is accused of beating her kids. The alleged incident started off Bermuda Triangle Road on Route 10 in Chester. According to court documents, witnesses told police they saw Ojedderon stop her van, get out, open the rear sliding door, and repeatedly hit her son with a shoe. Then witnesses say Ojedderon made her son get out of the vehicle and told him to walk home. The child did so, walking down Route 10, and they say Ojedderon drove off. Court records also say that Ojedderon later returned to the scene. She told police she became frustrated while her son and daughter argued in the van as she was driving on Route 10. We mapped the distance from where the child was left alone on Route 10 to his Chester home. It shows the home is a few miles away. We went to Ojedderon's home to get her side of the story, but her sister and two of her kids came outside. The sister had no comment, saying Ojedderon is not allowed to be at the home. Now, the court orders Laura Ojedderon to have no contact with her children. A spokesman with Chesapeake County Public Schools sent a statement to CBS 6 late this afternoon saying that the substitute employee will be removed from duty pending the outcome of the case. Ojedderon heads back to court next month. She faces 1 count of child abuse and neglect and 2 counts of assault and battery. Working for you in Chester, Sandra Jones, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, Sandra. A Henrico man is accused of exposing himself to a woman inside a used clothing store. Police say 30-year-old Ismael Lopez Buendia showed his genitals to the woman yesterday inside the Plato's Closet on Broad Street. That's near the Tuckernuck Square Shopping Center. That victim then called police, and Lopez Buendia was arrested shortly afterwards. The health department has identified the bacteria that contributed to a man's death after he cut his foot in the Rappahannock River. They tell CBS 6 a bacteria called Vibrio vulnificus infected Charlie Horner's foot over the weekend. Just days after the 75-year-old had stepped on something in the water, his foot then swelled up and was amputated, but Horner died shortly afterwards. Vibrio, we're told, peaks in July when the water's warm.
And we have a crime alert for you tonight from Henrico, where police are searching for the 2 women you see here. They say the women stole a wallet and then went on a shopping spree. And they say yesterday the victim realized her wallet was gone as she was checking out at a store in Short Pump. And after calling police, she was notified by her credit card company that purchases were being made. If you can recognize the woman in these pictures, call Henrico Police. New information about the accidental shooting that sent a 7-year-old girl to the hospital. Senior reporter Wayne Koval is live in Hanover near the home where that gun went off, and he tells us what led up to the incident. Wayne?
Candace, the brother and sister were with their family who had come to Beaver Dam to look at a house that was for sale. Now, that house is about a mile from where we are on Beaver Dam Road. Now, according to Hanover Sheriff's investigators, the family was inside that house looking around. Again, that home for sale. The 7-year-old girl and her 5-year-old brother spotted a cat and followed that cat into a bedroom. The 5-year-old then went under the bed with the cat and found a handgun. Investigators say the boy accidentally shot his sister in her leg. They say it is a non-life-threatening injury. Now, the Hanover County Sheriff's Office and the Commonwealth's attorney have discussed the circumstances of this case and say there will be no criminal charges filed. Working for you in Beaver Dam, Wayne Koval, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, Wayne. An update on the man shot and killed as he was driving a car with children inside. Police say 29-year-old John James has been charged with conspiracy to commit murder and possession of a firearm by a felon. Davey Young was shot Friday night as he drove through Mosby Court in the city's East End. His car eventually came to a stop about a block away. The woman and the 2 children inside that car were not hurt. Working for you tonight, a viewer contacted CBS 6 saying the popular Richmond restaurant where he works hasn't had hot water since Saturday. We sent our Joe St. George to investigate, and Joe, Croker's spot actually closed after you showed up there.
Hey, good evening, Bill. This story began when we just showed up trying to ask a couple questions, and before we know it, they had temporarily closed down. As you mentioned, we began our investigation when one of the employees here gave us a call, concerned that there was no hot water and therefore the dishes weren't getting clean.
They're going to fire me because I'm asking questions about things that's going on.
Antonio Simon knows he's likely out of a job after calling us, but says he wants answers for why the restaurant Croker spot on Hall Street is still open. Here's video of customers going inside Tuesday. Simon works there and says they haven't had hot water since Saturday.
A big poof came from under the door, fire and everything just came out, and it it scalds my leg.
Simon knows this because when the hot water tank busted, he says his leg was burned. He worries dishes and employees' hands haven't been properly cleaned.
You need to close the door to the public.
So we came here to Croker Spot and started asking questions. I went inside the bathroom, washed my hands, no hot water. Within an hour after we were here, they temporarily shut down.
We have a temporary issue with our hot water heater.
Manager Charita McGowan said they did this not because they had to, but because they wanted to be extra safe. The health department tells CBS 6 they did not shut down Croker Spot, but told them they had to use boiling water for dishwashing or special sanitizing chemicals. It was open when we showed up here, though, and now it's closed.
Yes, it was because we are in compliance with the health department, but we have decided to voluntarily close for today.
That's unsanitary anyway. We got to be able to wash the dishes.
Customers we talked to say they're glad they've temporarily closed, but that they eagerly await their reopening.
The food is delicious.
And the sign on the door says, check their social media pages or give them a call if you're wondering when they will be open. Managers stressed to us, at no point in time when they were open since Saturday did they provide any unsanitary conditions for customers. They also tell us they expect a new hot water heater to be installed very soon. Working for you tonight on Southside off Hall Street, I'm Joe St. George, CBS 6 News. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Joe. The executive who took nearly $100,000 from the bank where he worked won't serve any prison time for his crimes. James Neville pled guilty on Friday to felony embezzlement and was given a 10-year sentence with all time suspended. Neville took the money from the Bank of McKinney between 2009 and 2013. The Dinwiddie Commonwealth's attorney tells CBS 6 he returned all the money when it was discovered missing and before the police were involved. The Commonwealth's attorney tells us Neville is a quadriplegic who took the money to make his house handicap accessible.
Police have identified the man who drowned in a Chesterfield pond yesterday. They tell us 47-year-old Linwood Chester fell off a boat before 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon and never resurfaced. Witnesses tell CBS 6 he'd been fishing with a friend. A team of divers recovered his body more than an hour later. Police say they are still investigating, but at this point, no foul play is suspected. And right now, a prayer service for the 8-year-old second grader whose body was pulled from the Pamunkey River Monday is taking place in West Point in King William County. Joel Martinez Mercado fell into the water while he was walking on a pier with his family Sunday. A second prayer vigil is scheduled at 8 p.m. at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament Church there.
This fall, money will go to a school district to make sure they can afford a police resource officer for every school building. Until now, Colonial Heights Public Schools had 4 officers for their 5 schools, but now a grant won by the police department will help them pay for an officer at Tussing Elementary. Superintendent Dr. Joe Cox tells CBS 6 this is good news for them.
What the public should take from this is that the school board, as do school boards everywhere, we just take the security of our students very, very seriously. Safety is our top priority, and I think this is one way that we can implement something at the school building that makes that first and foremost.
They tell us grants have paid for every school resource officer in the Colonial Heights district. The school board had placed them at different schools at the recommendation of the police department.
Counting the calories, focusing on the fat. Most of us pay close attention to the food we eat, but that becomes difficult to do when you're dining out at a restaurant. But it's gotten a little easier. The big fast food and restaurant chains are now required by law to list the number of calories in each item on the menu. And more restaurants now have designated lighter options. But how do you know the calories on the plate are the same as the ones on the menu?
If the chef is pressed for time, or they ran out of half and half or an ingredient for sauces, what they might do is use a pre-made sauce and kind of doctor it up.
Tonight on CBS 6 News at 11, Reba Hollingsworth takes dishes from 4 popular restaurants and puts them to the test. Are they as light as the menu says they are? Find out which meals passed and which one really failed.
And the final giveaway is tomorrow. Be sure to watch CBS 6 this morning, starting at 6:30 a.m. to see if your name is called for a $600 Walmart gift card.
Don't let me win anything.
And she's a winner. A local athlete goes for the gold and gets it at the age of 72. We'll tell you where she won and what that sport is she's competing in.
And faulty fitness trackers, the problem with a popular band that could put some money in your pocket if you own one.
It may look like the healthier option with fewer calories.
The lighter options, do you have that?
But are those light menus at your favorite restaurants really as light as they say?
Salads are one of the most deceiving things.
CBS 6's Reba Hollingsworth investigates,
It's supposed to be like 300 calories.
putting some of those low-calorie meals to the test.
What we found and the #1 reason you may not be getting what you order.
What they might do is try to doctor it up.
Tonight on CBS 6 News at 11.
For all of your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs, call Michael & Son and get $100 off of drain cleaning.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Years after your accident, will you still be in pain? Will you be able to survive financially?
At Allen & Allen, we know that a personal injury can affect the rest of your life, and we've dedicated our lives to fighting for you.
We're Allen & Allen. Call us.
This week, drive home with one of these great deals from Patrick Kia.
It's the Sign It and Drive It sales event at Patrick Kia with 0 down payment, 0 due at signing, and 0 first month payment. Get the 2015 Soul for as low as $159 a month, the 2015 Forte LX for as low as $199 a month, or get the all-new 2016 Sorento for only $289 a month. Plus, we work to finance everyone in 30 minutes or less.
And remember, nobody beats a Patrick deal. Hi, I'm Brian Mueller.
And I'm Teresa Mueller.
For over 15 years, what you do in your closet has been our business.
But remember, we do so much more.
Custom Storage provides a sense of calm and clarity while reducing stress. We create time-saving storage solutions that are custom designed, manufactured, and installed. Our design team will add beauty, function, and value to your home.
Call Closet Factory to organize every area of your home.
Because an organized closet organizes your day.
But an organized home organizes your life.
We asked and you responded. Let's hear it for your hometown heroes. Allen & Allen is proud to honor the hometown heroes who make this community so great. Visit allenandallen.com to learn more about our hometown heroes.
For all of your plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling needs, call Michael & Son today and get an $89 AC Precision tune-up.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
If you bought one of the first wrist trackers by Nike a few years ago, you might be eligible for a refund. The Nike Fuel Band was the most popular tracker when it first launched in 2012, but a lawsuit filed by users accused the product of being inaccurate when it calculates steps taken and calories burned. Nike denies the lawsuit's allegations, but the company will give $15 to $25 gift cards to anyone who bought a wrist tracker before July of this year.
New at 6, one of the best chess players in the world spent part of his day teaching the game to some of the youngest. Take a look. This is Maurice Ashley going over some of the finer points of the game with children at collegiate school. Ashley is the first black chess grandmaster and has spent time with a Richmond psychologist to make a curriculum that will teach kids that 1,500-year-old game. Ashley tells us that chess is much more than just a board game.
Chess is a fantastic game because it teaches so many skills that you can use not only in school but in life. It teaches patience, focus, concentration, dedication, planning. It builds self-esteem.
It has no meaning over here. And just like golf, endlessly vexing. Well, another benefit of the game, Ashley says before the lessons began, kids couldn't stay in their seats for long, but as you see here, the kids are focused and calm. Get that Zen master look in their eyes.
They want to win the game.
Indeed they do. Meantime, we're going to be inside playing chess, because maybe we'll get some showers tonight. Zach,
yeah, it's one of those things, just like last night, if you're getting it, it's in a big way. And some of you just sitting there in the heat and humidity. Let's check the Sky Tracker camera. This one's down at Millionaire, looking off to the north at the tops of some thunderstorms that long way off. You can see way up to the north around Fredericksburg. Still a flash flood warning in effect until 8:30 tonight. Heavier activity back to the west now from Orange to Gordonsville and down toward Louisa. Very wet ride. Louisa out toward Gordonsville and then down Route 15 over toward Palmyra in Fluvanna County. Very, very heavy rainfall here, and that's arcing back now into parts of Albemarle County. And still one heavy shower south of Route 58 and southeastern sections of Halifax County, south and east of South Boston. All this in motion. You can see the movement here is very, very slow across the areas, and that's what's really complicating the issue with the flooding A lot of moisture in the atmosphere dumping in a very localized area. So the flooding is an issue as well as the lightning, as it was yesterday. We saw the damage that produced, those lightning strikes. Not much happening, though, in the northern neck and middle peninsula or Hampton Roads this afternoon. Boundary to the north marks the heat and humidity to the south from some fairly decent weather up north, drier air, and that boundary is going to finally sag south and move through Virginia, but not until Friday. 73 on morning low, mid up to 87 this afternoon. 0.15 of an inch of rain out at RIC officially. We're going to get close to 6 inches of rain for the month of July before all is said and done, maybe more than that. 73 is our current dew point. When you add that to a temperature of 83, it makes it feel like it is 89. And other temperatures in the metro are mainly in the upper 70s and low 80s. It's 77 Midlothian, while it's 81 in Shore Pump and out toward Mechanicsville. The rest of Virginia, Farmville at 78, 77 over in Tappahannock, 83 Kilmarnock, and 90 degrees down in Williamsburg. The James running pretty low right now, below 4 feet, but heavy rain occurring upstream, and that's what causes the James here in Richmond to rise. So I do expect that level to come on up over the next few days. Upper 60s and low 70s tonight, mainly low 70s though in central Virginia. So a muggy night tonight, highs tomorrow, upper 80s and low 90s with scatter storms once again. The best chance is going to be from noon on, especially in the mid to late afternoon hours, very similar to where we've been the last couple of days. All right, for the rest of tonight, showers winding down. Quiet tomorrow morning with storms popping up in the afternoon. Same thing on Thursday, except Thursday we're going to have a little extra added kick to the atmosphere, and that's the front that will come in late in the day. So some storms could be strong to severe ahead of the front, and then the dry air finally comes in as we get into late Thursday night and Friday morning. So the weekend's still going to be hot, but it won't be as humid. Temperatures over the next week will dance around here in the low to mid-90s, but staying well above normal. And your rain chances, 30% next couple days. Then we get a break through the weekend and a slight chance on Monday. There's your 7-day forecast. And as we finish up July, head on into August, the heat and humidity stays with us, although we do get a break from the humidity over the upcoming weekend. All right, there is my answer. Retirement. Call Bill Bevins and Shelley Perkins on Easy 100.9 tomorrow at 8:25 a.m. with that answer to win a prize and get your weather forecast and news headlines right there from CBS 6.
All right, thank you, Zach. New at 6, a monumental discovery at Jamestown.
Archaeologists have identified the remains of 4 lost founders of the first successful English colony in America. They say Reverend Robert Hunt, Captain Gabriel Archer, Sir Fernando Wayneman, and Captain William West were buried more than 400 years ago near the altar of what was America's first Protestant church. Archaeologists believe that one of them was a secret Catholic and may have tried to sow seeds of discontent and division in the Protestant colony's early years. Reporter Chip Reed will have more on the discovery tonight on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
Endlessly fascinating. And so is this, a 72-year-old woman winning gold at the Special Olympics.
Come on, Grandma.
Last week we told you Mary Davis of Midlothian was a bocce ball player headed to the Special Olympics World Games in L.A. She is the oldest Team USA competitor, but that didn't stop Davis from winning gold in the team bocce event.
Wow.
She got a shout-out from SportsCenter on ESPN for her win Monday. Congratulations to Mary. What an athlete, Sean.
Well, Bill, I think your shout-out was much better. Coming up in sports, what changes should fans expect at Skins Camp this week? And some jaw-dropping numbers that this All-Star team put up this week. Bill?
All right, thank you, Sean. Take a look at this tonight on CBS 6 at 8 o'clock. It's NCIS, followed by Zoo, and then NCIS New Orleans. And, of course, you'll find us right here on CBS 6 News at 11.
CBS 6 Sky Tracker, sponsored by Baugh Auto Body.
The CBS 6 Primetime Lineup, sponsored by Michael & Son Services.
There are a lot of great ways to get around Richmond. But to find the mode of transportation you want at the price you want, head to HaleyAuto.com.
Haley has it.
Yes, we do.
This week, drive home with one of these great deals from Patrick Buick GMC.